Hi guys, so for this look today, I am doing a very pinky, nude, springtime, shimmery look. I know it looks kind of subtle on camera, but in person, I'm telling you, I'm glowing right now. But first, I wanted to share some exciting news with you guys. Rocksbox had actually reached out to me and asked if I can just talk a little bit about their products, talk about what they're all about. If you don't know what Rocksbox is, it's actually an unlimited rental jewelry website. It is super cool. For me, I am someone that will buy a piece of jewelry and then it'll just kind of like sit in my room forever and I'll just never wear it again because I only wear it for one event. So the really cool thing about this is that you could order a piece of jewelry, order a couple, you almost make up a wish list of what you like, what would be interesting. Let's say you have a birthday coming up, a party, whatever. You would pick out the jewelry that you would want for that occasion, and then Rocksbox would send it to you. Let's say you really like a piece of jewelry, you could purchase it and then it's yours forever. And it's also at discounted prices. And all of this jewelry is designer, so this is no cheapo anything. We're talking about designer quality, designer goods, which is awesome. And that's what I really like about it, is that you're not getting kind of dinky jewelry in the mail. You're getting really good stuff and really beautiful things as well. Rocksbox wanted me to give my subscribers and followers a discount code. So go to rocksbox.com, sign up, and you'll actually get your first month free. So my discount code is Sierra, SIERRA, AXOXO. So it's actually my Instagram handle with another XO. So I'm gonna put it right here. So I'm actually wearing some Rocksbox earrings right now. I just got these in the mail. They're so cute. Look how cute the package was that I got. This was tied up, and then when I opened it, it said Sierra. Oh, hey girl, that's me. You have a free month if you put in that coupon code. Make sure you check that out. I am so happy to be sponsored by them, so woo! So the first thing that you're gonna wanna do is moisturize your face. So this is probably like the 4th time I have showed in a video, but I love using Maria Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. So I just like to spray that on my face and then take my moisturizer, just a pump, rub it. Everything's falling down. Next, I'm gonna be using my Match Master. Why can't I speak today? Match Master SPF foundation in 1.0. This has been my go-to foundation for years, so it probably won't be switching anytime soon. I'm gonna squirt a little bit of that on my hand, and I'm gonna be using my Sigma flat kabuki brush. I had posted in my favorites video, I believe it was for March, how much I adore this brush. And this is actually the first time that I am using it in a video, so you can see how amazing it puts on the foundation. Next, I'm going to be moving on to my eyebrows. As I have shown you guys in my past videos, I am a huge Anastasia Beverly Hills fan. I basically use every single one of their products. For my eyebrows, I use all the Brow Duo, the Brow Pomade, and the Brow Wiz. And you guys might think, wow, that's a lot of stuff to put on your eyebrows. Well, for me, as you can see, I have very fair, thin eyebrows, so I like to put a lot on because I feel like this really sculpts out my eyebrow instead of just using one product. Everyone kind of has their own technique, so you just gotta find out what works best for you. I do plan on doing an eyebrow video soon. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I am trying to grow out my eyebrows. My whole life I never really had eyebrows, if that makes sense. They've always just been like very thin and squirrely. So I've just always been filling them in. And then for some reason I just like didn't tweeze them for a week, and I was like, wait a second. I feel like hair is growing in places that it's never grown before. So I'm gonna grow them out for a little and see what happens. A little trick that I've been doing lately is taking a Q-tip and then right when I'm done doing my brows, I just go over the front of my brows to kind of get rid of that excess powder, gel, whatever it may be. You might be like, why are you doing that? Well, I do it because your eyebrows actually then gain more of a natural look. I feel like when your brows are completely filled in from start to finish, it just looks a little too bold and unnatural. So that is what I'm doing now. Once I'm done doing my brows, now we're gonna go on to my eyeshadow. I like to fill in underneath my arc with some kind of primer or light pencil. So I'm gonna be using my NYX Wonder Pencil, or what is left of it. I've had this for a really long time. I've just been too cheap to buy a new one. So I'm just gonna line this underneath my eyebrow. And what I love about this is that it really gives a nice pop to your brow. It gives it a defined arc. So you're gonna pop that underneath your eyebrow. Then I'm gonna take my NYX Above and Beyond concealer, and this is in Fair, which is CJ02. So I'm gonna take that concealer and put this all over my eyes. I have been using this as a primer lately, and I find that it works really, really well. So put that in all over your eyes. And if you have any kind of blemish, you could just stick a little on there too, and then we could just blend it out later. So then I'm just gonna kind of blend all of that concealer and under eye highlight together. Now eyeshadow. So I got my hands on the Violet Voss Holy Grail palette, and holy moly, if you have gotten your hands on this thing, you're blessed. So for this spring nude pinky look, I'm gonna start off by using Crystal, Ploof, and Thanks a Latte. So those are those three colors up at the top. If you have watched my old videos, you know that I love mixing my colors together. I like creating my own colors. So I'm actually gonna start off with Crystal and Thanks a Latte and just go right underneath my arc. I'm actually gonna add in Ploof a little bit later. But I love the names of them too. Like one's called like Awesome Sauce, So Jelly, How You Doing? Like they're so cute. My eyebrows really need to be tweezed, but I'm gonna hold on strong. I'm not gonna get them done. Whew. I want them to grow out. I want them to be bushy and beautiful. So after I do my arcs, I'm just gonna do the inside of my eyes as well. So I'm gonna go back in with Thanks a Latte in Crystal and just do the inner quarters of my eyes. I know you can't really see it, but that is because it is a very light color. If you also have watched my old videos, you'll know that I like to use my blending brush as an eyeshadow applicator. I know a lot of people are like, oh, why do you do that? Just use a different brush. But I find that a blending brush works the best. So find your method and stick to it. So I'm gonna be taking this color, ooh. Oh my God. I'm so clumsy, it's awful. So I'm gonna be taking this color, if I even knew where it goes. I'm gonna be taking Betsy. Are you kidding me? Going back in with this color, Bestie. It's such a cute little brown. I can't believe they just called a brown cute. It's a nice color. I think I was referring to the name when I meant cute. I don't know, my brain is just a huge fart. Shut up! I'm filming a video! That's a perk of living in New York City, is that it's 24/7 sirens all the time. Take that blending brush and you're gonna dip it. What is wrong with my talking today? You're gonna take that blending brush, dip it into your Bestie, swirl it around, and then you're gonna put it right on your eye. and you're gonna windshield wipe that. And I know windshield wiping is looked down upon. That is not how you're supposed to apply your eyeshadow, but with a blender, that is how I apply it. So it's just a little in the front, a little in the back, go back and forth, and a little in the front, a little in the back, and go back and forth. Take that blending brush and you're gonna what is wrong with my talking today? You're gonna take that blending brush, dip it into your bestie, swirl it around, and then you're gonna put it right on your eye. And you're gonna windshield wipe that. And I know windshield wiping is looked down upon. That is not how you're supposed to apply your eyeshadow, but with a blender, that is how I apply it. So it's just a little in the front, a little in the back, go back and forth, and a little in the front, a little in the back, and go back and forth. After that, after we did some windshield wiping, then we are going to go onto the base of our eyes. Why can't I find my brushes? This is what I was looking for. So now I'm gonna go back with that color Ploof and actually put that all over my eyelid. And I love this color. It is so beautiful. So now I'm gonna go back with Ploof and go right underneath the arc of my brow. I'm gonna take an even smaller little blending eyeshadow brush and I'm gonna go in with Cool Beans on the crease of my eye. I just think that the color names are so cute and I'm obsessed with this color, Cool Beans. So I'm gonna kind of blend that out into the crease of my eye. This is just to kind of give it a little bit more definition. Where did that come from? Why do I have orange on my head? Now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of brownie points and just put a little bit in. You could also kind of skip this if you want it to be a little bit more natural, but you know me. I'm all about that glam life. I usually like to take my finger and go back in with the color I put on my lid. So I'm gonna go in with Ploof again. Cool. Stick my lashes on. If I could find my glue, I don't know where I put it. Here it is. So the lashes that I'm gonna be using are, I'm not exactly sure, but I wanna say they're called Dolls Just Wanna Have Fun, but they are by Violet Voss. Lashes make such a difference in your look. Like, I mean, just look at the difference between two sides of my face. Like, it's so different, and I am such a lash enthusiast. I'm always down to try new different eyelashes and new styles because I feel like just all different eyelashes look different on your eyes and like bring your eyes out in such different ways. I just think that's so cool. So I'm just gonna let them sit there and dry for now, and then it's time to go on your face. The first thing that I'm gonna do is chisel out or contour my face. LA Girl Pro Concealer in Toast. So I have been using this for a while now. I think that I need a different color. I'm finding that this is a little bit orangey on my skin, but I'm kind of waiting until this color runs out to go do that. But I'm basically gonna find my jawline. So one thing that you could do is take your brush and go like this and then just press down. And then once your brush almost like presses underneath your bone, that is where you're supposed to put your contour line. I don't like to draw a big line because this stuff is really pigmented. So if you draw too much, sometimes it just really overwhelms your face and you have to take it off. So just be careful. Looks about even. And then I like to just draw lines on my forehead. Some people like to draw almost like a rainbow. I find that it just puts too much product on my face, and then I just kind of end up looking weird. And then I'm gonna contour my nose. So I'm just gonna do a very thin line down the top of my nose to the bottom. Just a little bit underneath my nose. And then just a little boom, boom. Extend it up. So once I'm done with this, I'm just gonna let that sit there for a second, and then I'm gonna go in with my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW15. I don't know why I forgot. I've been using this forever. I'm basically almost done with this, so I'm gonna try to get out as much as I can. Come on, work with me. I don't want it to be done. That means I have to buy a new one. And just do underneath my eye, straight down to my lip. I would actually love to do a contouring video. I think I'm gonna do that as maybe my next video. Because there's so many different products you could use to contour. There are so many different ways to contour, the right and the wrong way and the OG way. So I'm gonna take my damp beauty blender and I'm just gonna blend that in. Be using the Laura Mercier brightening powder. I'll be using this for the rest of my life, so it's gonna be in every single one of my videos. Get used to it now. And I'm gonna be baking that on with a sponge. And because this stuff is expensive as anything, I'm not gonna pack it on too much. A little actually goes a long way. With baking, people just pack on that powder, but with the Laura Mercier powder, you honestly don't need that much to bake. Looking crazy. Now while that powder is sitting, we're gonna blend all of that brown stuff on your face. So I'm gonna be taking this, I'm pretty sure this is also a flat kabuki brush, but it's just a little bit more longer. This is from e.l.f. as well. So I'm just gonna be going along my cheekbones, not going out, but back and forth. That's another thing with the process with makeup. I know some people think that they're supposed to put something on and it's supposed to look perfect right away, but unfortunately that's not really the reality of it. It takes a lot of blending, it takes a lot of different brushes and tools, so I hate when people think, oh my god, I put something on my face, it's not perfect right away. It's not gonna be perfect right away. So when I say, oh yeah, my head's orange, like it's gotta fix it, that's usually what's gonna happen when you're doing your makeup. So I'm just gonna blend that for now, and then I'm gonna be taking this Real Tex. If I mess up one more word today, I swear. So I'm gonna be taking this Real Techniques brush. I actually usually use this as a foundation brush. I wasn't really a fan of it, but I've been using it to kind of blend in my contour lately, and I love it. So I'm gonna be going over my forehead with that. As you can see, it's already toning down the color. So, which is such a plus. Like I said, it's all a step process. If you're doing your makeup and it looks wrong at first, don't get frustrated. It's a process. Really always make sure you blend in your hairline. That is such a thing that people miss. Now I'm gonna blend in my nose, and I'm gonna be using my fingers. Now your nose is gonna look a little funky dunky, but that's okay. So I'm actually gonna go in bronze right now. I'm gonna be using my Hoola by Benefit bronzing powder. I got the little one from Sephora because I've never used it before. And I was like, I don't wanna get the big one yet. I just wanna get the little one, and I'm obsessed, so you know I'm gonna go get the big one. But I'm just gonna put that exactly where I drew that line. and then a little bit on my forehead as well, and then I'm just gonna blend it out. And for this look, since it is a little springy, a little fresh, I don't want to make it too bronzy, so I'm just gonna leave it like this for now. So I'm actually gonna go into my BH Cosmetics contour and blush palette too, and I'm gonna be using these two blush colors together. So I'm just gonna take this blush and just put it on my cheeks. Again, I'm still baking underneath my eyes. I try to keep it on for as long as I can, and then I take it off. Then I'm gonna go through with my NARS New Order. This nice pinky purpley shimmery color. Go over there. This gives a little sparkle. So this is cute and fun for spring. Now I'm just gonna mascara my eyes too, since again, like I said, I just wanna keep that bake going. So I'm gonna use this Magic Pull mascara. I actually got it from work. Got it for like $2, so. I never like to use expensive mascaras just because I'm always wearing eyelashes, but I do have that Sephora sample, the Marc Jacobs one, and I'm disgustingly obsessed with it. It's just so expensive, so I've just been milking this sample until I desperately have to go get one. I'm gonna go underneath my eyes with that Brownie Points color in the Violet Boss palette, the Holy Grail palette, with a little brush, and I'm just gonna do that underneath my eye. Not too much, but just enough to make it a little natural, a little smoky, a little Kim K. Now I'm finally gonna wipe that bake away. Once you took all that powder away, I'm actually gonna go through with my Baked e.l.f. eyeshadow and Moonlight Serenade, and I'm gonna highlight with that. I'm gonna use a different brush to do that. And I'm just gonna go down the bridge of my nose, above my cheekbones. Highlight is the new best thing for spring. I know it was all the craze this year, but for spring, it's gonna make a huge comeback. I'm telling you, everyone's gonna be glowing their life away. I mean, look at it. You could already see. My NYX Lingerie Baby Doll Lip Color. It's actually a matte lip, and I'm gonna putting that on. This has been my absolute favorite lip color the past 2 weeks. So there you have it with your fresh pink spring nude look. I have been wearing this look almost every single day for the past couple weeks. The second it turned spring, you know, all my pinks and nudes came out. So this is what I've been slapping on my face every day, and I love it. I feel like this is gonna carry over into summer, and then summer I'm just gonna take all my makeup off and cry every day because it's so humid. I know I usually have Cleo in my videos, but she's sleeping, so I'm not gonna wake her up because she was a devil last night, so let that girl sleep. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And remember to look up Rocksbox. It is such a cool company. Use my discount code and you'll get some groovy things in the mail. So thank you guys so much again for watching, and I hope to hear from you guys. Leave a comment. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter maybe. You know, let's interact. Mwah!